सोशल मीडिया पे कुछ चीजें आप फॉलो कर लेते, तो अंबानी वेडिंग इज समथिंग जो ना चाहते हुए भी इट इज ऑन योर फीड, आ जाती है
It is. Yes,
तो
it is popping up everywhere.
everywhere. And I think there is a lot that one can observe and learn also from all of that is happening. So uh, jab aap, there was a time when power meant arrogance, when power meant um, low value system. If
आपकी वीडियो थोड़ी सी लाग कर रही है.
एक second, I'll just try to hop on to. हुआ क्या? बेटर है अभी?
हाँ.
हाँ.
अंबानी की वीडियो दे. अंबानी की मैरिज की और फंक्शन की वीडियो देख के एनर्जी एक्सचेंज करना है प्रोस्पेरिटी.
क्या एनर्जी क्या?
आई वाज सेइंग कि वो अंबानी की वीडियो देख के प्रोस्पेरिटी एनर्जी एक्सचेंज कर ले.
Why not? Not a bad idea. Nee, I was thinking of so many things that were going on in my mind with respect to whatever is happening. So, abhi recently, like I like to watch Ranveer Allahabadia ke podcast. He does good podcast. I like, the way he does it, and it's interesting. He's young and, uh, trying to understand like spiritual side, occult sciences, and then, the celebrity interviews. So Abhi recently, I think he was back from the Ambani wedding and he was doing a podcast on his experience, right? So he said probably this wedding is going to change the way people perceive India. Like we've always been perceived as high on spirituality, low on material wealth. The the not so good side of India has always been, that uh, uh, unhygienic, poverty, all of that, along with glorified spiritual culture and heritage is something that we've been known for most of the time. And gradually, I'm seeing this narrative is changing and changing with the heads of various, you can say, large organizations being Indians now, or even the Prime Minister of UK of an Indian background. And all of that, amidst all of that, the narrative for India has been evolving and changing, especially in the last few years, right? So that is an observation that probably I've been having. And trust me, like, I'm betting big on India. Like, I feel that in the coming years, this is the place to be. We are at the right time in the right country, and born as Indians, um, to actually see the glory of India. So जो हमें हमारे पूर्वज बोलते थे कि सोने की चिड़िया, all of that. I think somewhere we are getting a glimpse of what the upcoming India is to be like, and the feeling with all the jewels that were worn in the Ambani wedding, and the who and who's of the world coming and dancing in a wedding to doing a performance. It's like it's like spectacular show that was put in with the Ambani wedding. And like I said earlier, power, money, the definition of power and money, especially in a country like ours, was like, if you have money, then you will not be a man of high character. Most of the time we saw power as corrupt. We saw
अभी
value system. Sorry,
अभी भी लैग है.
अभी भी lack है. सुमिता, आप validate करो.
No, no, I'm not seeing any lag. I'm not hearing any lag.
Then maybe it is at my end.
Okay.
हाँ, because आपकी आवाज भी थोड़ी रुक रुक के आ रही है विकास.
हाँ, सुमिता की
Okay,
क्लियर
then
आ
maybe
रही
it
है.
is at my end.
हाँ.
Okay. So now I'm saying that when power for us, or the, जैसे हम कहते हैं, if you've done some of these prosperity courses wherein we talk about financial abundance, especially in India, it's like पैसा पेड़ों पे नहीं उगता और पैसा करप्ट कर देता है और बहुत ज्यादा पैसा अच्छी बात नहीं है, पावर से लोग ऐसे हो जाते हैं. There are a lot of minds, you can say belief system, that are in India because we come from a very spiritual heritage and we are very hardworking people and whatever. There, all of us have been trained in a way that earning money is hard, and people who have a lot of money, they are people
नेगेटिव ही है, बिल्कुल सही कहा.
do not have,
डिस्ट्रक्टिव है, नेगेटिव.
करेक्ट, डू नॉट हैव वैल्यू सिस्टम, डू नॉट, जहाँ पैसा होता है वहाँ फैमिली में प्यार नहीं होता, वैल्यू सिस्टम्स नहीं होते. सो आई थिंक दिस अंबानी वेडिंग, which is everywhere on our face, and the way uh, it's bringing in a lot of warmth. If you see their family, if you see their the rise of the Sanatan culture, इतनी culturally rooted family, to observe how they are doing things and how they are projecting the family values. It feels like, I think जिनकी family में बच्चे हैं और जिनके बीच में love नहीं है, probably एक regret सा आ गया है. When people of such, जिनके पास इतना धन संपत्ति पैसा है और जहाँ बिगड़ने के इतने बड़े बड़े स्कोप हैं, अगर वहां पे लोग इतने रूटेड हैं फैमिली में, अपने माता पिता के प्रति समर्पित हैं, भाई बहन के प्रति समर्पित हैं, तो जो बाकी परिवार जहाँ ऐसा नहीं हो पा रहा, प्रॉब्ली दे नॉट, लाइक यू विल फील दैट कहीं कमी रह गई. ऑल ऑफ दिस इज पॉसिबल, एंड हमारा, लाइक वी हैव द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ सच वैल्यू सिस्टम जहाँ ये पॉसिबल है. So we all have an opportunity to create that kind of, good kids, to create that kind of happy bonded family. I saw one of her speech talking about the significance of Kanyadan and what it means. So, Neeta Ambani, as a progressive lady, putting forth maybe, an example as to how women who are being brought as bahu should be treated, all of that, like you can, and you feel that it is not fake, somewhere it deeply feels real, and nicely done, and like very, like it gives a warm feeling. And I'm sure, being Indians, if we are able to feel so much, jahan har family mein, almost similar values hoti hain, as compared to in the West, when they observe the value systems, the way things are done, I'm sure they will now hold India and its value system, culture, and heritage in very high regards. I feel that, like I personally feel that this is going to happen, and it's going to change what power means and what kindness means. Bhandara, things like जो हम करते आए हैं,
Yes, they come across as a very grounded and rooted family.
Exactly. And imagine people with so much money, so much power, if they are so grounded and humble. पर इससे पहले जब हम सोचते थे, people like who have a lot of money, if you start thinking, Mr. Vijay Mallya, और कई सारे, सुब्रत रॉय, ये सब काफी सारे और भी टाइकून्स, बिजनेस टाइकून्स, और ये सब हुए. But what came out of them was character flaws, several character flaws, and they were all justified with their power and money. So if you see, like family values, मतलब humble और grounded आप छोड़िए, मतलब family values system जो है उनका, it is very, very good. Like it's very strong. It comes out like that. And they feel
like they were taking a Western model. This is the first family which is putting forth an Indian model.
Probably, yes. And I
अभी
think
तक हमने देखा नहीं है Indian model ऐसा, मतलब highlighted like on a world stage ऐसे.
Like absolutely, yeah, I agree with that. And to see that also, it gives a lot of reassurance that this is the right direction to go. This is the right way of bringing up a family. This is the right way of probably being a father. The kind of affection that you see through the father-in-law and mother-in-law, the behavior, the way they are together, you miss that. In our families, we are not able to give that kind of love, affection to the girl you are bringing in your house, right? Similarly, I'm sure if you now you want to go back to other weddings and see how it was done, and they've been very consistent with it. So putting
There'll be
money
an
aside,
ideal family जो relationship जैसे होना चाहिए वैसे ही role play हो रहा है.
हाँ, मतलब आप ये सोचिए कि लाइक हम इतना कुछ सुनते हैं अनिल अंबानी के बारे में भी, या हम की strange relationship, but everybody stood by as a family. You see, the chacha was there, the chachi was there, the entire family was together. So it really warms you up. मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जहाँ फैमिलीज टूट गई हैं, या जहाँ इतनी कसर रह गई है, मे बी छोटे छोटे पैसे के लिए लोग परेशान हो रहे हैं, आई थिंक फैमिली ब्रेक कर लेते हैं इन सब चीजों के लिए. आई थिंक इट इज अ गुड रिमाइंडर फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट फैमिली मीन्स एंड व्हाट इज यू नो कैसा कल्चर होना चाहिए. सो इट्स नॉट ओनली एक साइड तो ये था. देन देयर वाज अ साइड जहाँ जो मंतारा में उन्होंने किया था विद ऑल addressing the people of Jamnagar, then यहाँ पे kind of doing Bhandara, and then having the people of Reliance Group. So they were telling this, हर इंसान से वो मिलना चाह रहे थे. Personally they wanted to thank. 9,000 people were invited, and probably they tried attending to most of them on one-on-one basis. Bringing the best of the worlds together into that one wedding, displaying the opulence of culture and heritage of India. So, like, अगर आप business mind से भी सोचिए, so probably it can be a big win for the Ambanis, a big win, because जो हम ad spends करते हैं, right? People spend on ads, people spend on doing this, publicity. There's so much that they would have earned by virtue of this entire, like, a lot of that organic stuff,
This
I'm
is a
sure.
big PR exercise.
Big PR exercise also, right? So, but done so nicely, so beautifully,
Yes, done very nice.
right? So I feel that
उन्हें देखकर दूसरों को complex आ रहा.
हाँ, absolutely. And one thing that I've been observing, like with a few people that I like, so everybody was saying that the energy and the aura. So people talking about the energy and the aura of so and so. So like I really like Shah Rukh Khan as a personality, or people like my favorite John Cena was also there. So if you see these people, how they are also bringing each other up. So I saw a post by John Cena where he's clicked a picture with Shah Rukh Khan and saying that he had a major impact on my life. Things like that. And now I feel people are trying to understanding the importance of kindness, understanding the power of being good, genuinely being good. Not that you want to show at the face of things, but genuine goodness. I think probably that is a way to go. जैसे कहते हैं ना, it's not something that you can fake. So being genuine and having a good character is probably going to be an aspirational stuff for a lot of people who are coming. Like I feel the coming generation, or they have got good idols or people that they can look up to. So initially I heard people talking about a comparison of Tatas and Ambanis, and how pompous Ambanis are, and the like show off and all of those things, and why Tatas don't do it. But there is a difference in in the, you can say, in the build up of the families, you know. So Tata, Mr. Ratan Tata is a single man, and the aspirations or the things that, you know, he has a way of life, and they have a way of life, and probably we don't want.
Tata is not a one-man show, no? That is
Yeah,
not one family show.
it's not a one.
There's about 20, 25 people on the board,
Hmm.
which runs this Tata Empire.
Yeah. So apart from that, you know, living, I think they have not been in media so much. And I think even Mukesh Ambani was not much in the media. It's really been after his children took over and did well for him. You know, that this family has slowly and gradually coming into limelight. They would have been doing very well earlier also, but they were not in a lot of limelight like 20 years back that way. And you know, it's like taking the heritage and doing so a family business which is doing well. ऐसे भी कम लोग हैं जिनके family business चल रहे हैं, and you know, they are able to have good leaders within the family. So it is an interesting observation, and I thought, you know, last 2 days we've done like a major, you can say, insight or understanding of the Gayatri Mantra. So it was a very intense 2 lectures on the esoteric understanding of Gayatri Mantra, and today I wanted to really do it like, you know, a lighter version, so that we understand it can open up the heart, you know. So I really want people who are going to watch this particular session to understand that when it isn't giving, we receive. You can see, um, you know, such. So, you know, having those kind of bhandaras, मतलब पैसा बचा के रखना या सिर्फ सेव के रखना is not what money is meant to be for. So today, you know, I posted this in one of my stories that money. So this uh, uh, Ken Honda, he has a lot of principles on. You know, he has also written a book on happy money. So he says that if you consider money as an angel, so when it comes to you, you think like, you know, it is an angel, and then you do good things with it, and when it goes, you say, you know, I'm really really thank you. Bring more of your friends and enjoy. So money, it's not only for the storing and multiplying and all of that. You should have some money to spend and enjoy and utilize on creating happiness. And this happiness can be for yourself. It can be happiness, you know, for the people you love, or happiness for complete strangers by virtue of doing, you know, random acts of kindness. This is what you are born for, you know. So making your presence felt, or making people realize that kindness exists, that, you know, there are people who care for you, there are people for you who will give you time, you know, when you need it without charging for it, or they can, you know, they can provide food or help other people, you know, bringing that positivity and assurance that kindness, humility, love, all of this still exists. Because most of the time people say, कलयुग है, कलयुग है, तभी इतना बुरा हो रहा है, कलयुग है, पर कलयुग सबके लिए नहीं है, you know. So it could be Kalyug in those parts of the world where they are still, you know, in a war, where people are killing each other. But then some part of the world is experiencing higher yugas. You know, they are experiencing maybe a Satyug, they're experiencing maybe the Treta or the Dwapar Yug, depending upon, you know, the kind of karma that they have generated. So, पहले हो सकता है मतलब हम दुनिया का कॉन्सेप्ट लेके चलते हैं ना, जब कलयुग होगा तो पूरी दुनिया में एक सा कुछ होगा. But now I feel that because ascension is happening, because we are evolving, because there is transformation, it is not that the entire world is living the same reality. So our reality will depend upon how much your heart is open, right? How much you worked on your character. how much love you can give and receive. So all of that changes your reality. And so even in being in a certain yug, you can experience that yug. Do you agree? I hope I was audible. Yes, Sumita?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
नहीं तो आप समझ रहे हो ये सारी चीजें जो हम देख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, हो रही हैं आसपास, it brings in a lot of understanding about money. It brings in a lot of understanding about making the right kind of effort. So people were saying like 3 दिन की शादी, मैं अपनी शादी का एग्जांपल देती हूँ. आई थिंक हमारी आई थिंक क्या मेरी जब शादी खत्म हुई, so ours was a love marriage, and the शादी went very well. मतलब ऑब्वियसली बड़ी सारी चीजें होती हैं उसमें, वो सब भी हुई जहाँ लोग आए किसी के अरे पानी खत्म हो गया, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. And then my father-in-law would have said to my dad, and my father felt bad for the petty thing के लिए, he called, like summoned my dad to tell ये चीज. So, you remember all those things कि किसी शादी में कितनी कितनी तरह की बातें हो जाती हैं. Relatives have their own song to sing. Then you have the group. So जब मेरी विदाई हुई तो विदाई के बाद I think it was quite hot. So गेट पे मैं और मेरे हस्बैंड खड़े थे, and my husband was so angry because कुछ रस्म होनी थी. He was so angry and like पसीने गिर रहे, that he said कि नहीं करनी वो रस्म, नहीं करनी, and I need to go. Now, when I was watching this poor guy, Anant Ambani, I was just looking at him. People are coming, picture le lo. Matlab, the way they handled all the expectation of the people who were there without showing a sign of कि कोई कहीं थका मरा है, कोई कहीं. Everybody was like in some kind of high energy, high vibe. So, like, I don't know if money does that to you, but I don't think money does that to you. So, being in that high vibe energy, with the feeling of gratitude and giving. So, like in the end, it's seen that, they meet like n number of employees from Reliance one-on-one. So it's like a big line, and then they go and meet the entire family, and then they are going. मतलब I still remember कि मेरी शादी में जब लोग आ रहे थे, और तो obviously I was smiling and all of that, but I could feel that some people were feeling ये कब खत्म होगा, कब कब ये क्यों करना है, वो क्यों करना है, all of that thing, right? And so you miss out on the enjoyment and the moment and the happiness, that energy that is created there, just because you're so flustered by trivial things. मतलब इतना कुछ, मतलब personally I'm just observing these things, and I'm just thinking that truly all of this is special, and probably all of us can learn so much from seeing good people around us. So now, putting aside the Ambani wedding, last night I was just browsing through Netflix, and I got this interview of Shah Rukh Khan. And like, I've heard this so many times about Shah Rukh Khan, that if you meet him, you will forget that he's a star. He takes care of you so much that he doesn't let you know that, or he makes you forget that he's a star, and instead you take away the kind of person that he is, and the kindness. So this I've heard like many times through so many podcasts and interviews that I've seen of his. Other people telling about him, how much he respects women, how much he, like a third party account of Shah Rukh Khan. Right. So I really was a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan at one point of time, but I thought it is because of the way he looks, so because we see him in the movie, and his expressions and everything. I thought like I fell for that in my early years. But
You married a Shah Rukh Khan.
sorry?
You married a copy of Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, so somebody who looks like Shah Rukh Khan. But I'm telling you, probably what I could feel with the energy is the person that he is. So now when I'm in my 40s, probably, when he was in his, matlab jab I was in my teens and, early, yeah, teens ही थे तब, it could have, I could have got attracted to how he looked, but that magnetism, that charisma, that charm was of his personality. And that's what I feel now, after observing him, because he's not a very good looking person. He's not, right? Not good looking. I won't call it. There are far more good looking people, like maybe a Ritik or maybe, blah, blah, blah. You can think about many people. But he has a certain, charisma. He has a certain, you can say, gentleness in dealing with women or, working with women. The kind of characters that he's played. Probably that is what um, a man who is masculine in a way, but has very well balanced a feminine thing to a certain degree. Let me not just go gush gush on it, but yeah, to an extent. So, and people talk about his kindness also in a big way. People say he has a aura that, if he comes in a party, you will feel his presence. He has created something like that for himself. So, this aura, energy, I'm seeing so many people talk about it apart from, how people look, apart from that. So, like good looking people like this guy, Kiara's husband, what? That guy is also good looking. So,
Siddharth.
thank you so much. Yeah. Siddharth Malhotra. So he's quite good looking. But, it probably we'll understand. And I feel that there is a lot of takeaway. Now, probably, when we talk about money, blah, 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 I really feel that, people who leave that kind of warmth and sweetness when you are with them is what you carry as a memory, right? And I think I have
Yes,
experienced
Sargam, yes, arrogance puts you off, and kindness and openness enhances your personality many times.
so I'm also telling this because मैंने बहुत time बाद, like, I have met people in person of, so Bhutan में ऐसा हुआ. And probably, Sumita और हम कभी ऐसे साथ में रहे नहीं, but I got to experience that with Sumita. So Sumita is somebody like that probably if you are with her, you will remember her for the way, she took care of you, right? So it's nice how people do it. And I think that is what is character building. That is what we need more and more, for people to understand that you can win over not through power, but you can win over people. And it's not about winning over people, but you can leave a fond memory. And that is more important, that when you part, you leave a fond memory with that person. So when you think about it, you remember, you like a part of them has rubbed over you, and you feel good about it. And so, although I've met Shah Rukh Khan in IFA in Canada, but obviously itna close nahi. But Sumita ke saath to main rahi hu, so I'm telling you, I have felt this lately with her. And I feel that more and more people should, we need to acknowledge, we need to celebrate, we need to um, call this quality out more and more, because this is needed. It's so needed in the world today. Kindness is needed. People who are genuine are needed. People who are affectionate are so needed. People who put other people's interest in front of them are needed. Although the narrative of boundaries, self-love, sometimes all of this can be too much to integrate in your life. Ki kitna, to what extent self-love, to what extent, personal boundaries. All of this can actually, delulu you, because you don't know. इतना हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं. Most of the time people behave, or they are as they are. And as they are के चक्कर में, you know, in the onward journey, they might become bitter, they might become sad, they might become selfish, they might become attached to money. So a lot of things happens, right? But हम कभी बैठ के सोचते नहीं है कि क्या मैं ऐसा, you know, हो गई हूँ क्या, because हम appreciate भी नहीं करते. So कई बार when you appreciate good qualities in other people, that good quality starts rubbing on you. So what you appreciate in others, it appreciates within you. So we have to open ourselves to appreciating maybe, you know, the kind of money that we are seeing. So, you know, with Ambani's, I feel if you see that, then you start acknowledging that they've really करा है, मेहनत करी है. So if they are doing all of that, it's good for them, right? And you start understanding that probably the more I bless that which you want. So the more you bless them, it's obviously going to come around and you know, be a part of your energy field also. So this light lecture or this session today is all focused on opening up the heart. So the key of prosperity, the key of becoming wealthy, and you know, short term में तो आप कभी lucky हो सकते हो, you know, like probably like I'm saying विजय माल्या या कोई भी ऐसे आप ले लो जिनके यहाँ सिंघानिया अभी आई थिंक उन्होंने अपने फादर को थ्रो आउट कर दिया अपने घर से, lot of things. So you know, short term में maybe, you know, you can enjoy that kind of thing, but imagine the kind of word that is being created about you. You know how people send that kind of energy to you when and people know. So abhi it's like, you know, about people, you social media and is actually creating a lot of proximity to the real people. So things that you used to think, जैसे हम पहले ज़माने में हमारी मदर लोग मायापुरी पढ़ा करती थी, you know, to get the inside information. Now you don't need to, you know people through media, you know किसकी फैमिली में क्या चल रहा है, छुपाना भी चाहो तो नहीं छुपा सकते, it's all out. You know, we have so much access to people's personal life, to people's you know, romantic life, people's probably, you know, the good that they are putting out in the world. So all of that is in front of you. So you kind of know them. And then you need to see, or probably, you know, this can inspire you to craft your own personality. You know, what is it? How do you want to craft your personality? क्या किस तरह से आप जानना चाहते हैं? मतलब मैं तो आज सच में I've been like I'm just thinking कि क्या इन्होंने खट्टे बैठ के एक हडल किया होगा कि हमें पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट छोड़ना है सब पे. You know, I was just thinking कि पूरी फैमिली साथ में है एंड कलह ना हो. Like how did they achieve that? हमारे यहाँ तो छोटे छोटे फंक्शन में ऐसी चीज हो जाती, कोई उठ गया, किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई, कोई कहीं जाके कोई, so much happens. So at this level, when things are so visible, when things have, you know, people have so much access to you, you can't confine a bad word, you know, you can't stop the gossip from happening. You know, to achieve that kind of Suraj Barjatia kind of movie in a, you know, wedding or in a family is very, very heartwarming. It's very, you know, it makes you feel that all of this is possible if you are able to instill the right kind of value systems in your children. So मैं यही सोच रही थी कि, you know, जिस तरह से इन्होंने अपने बच्चे बड़े किए हैं, you know, watching Radhika Merchant or watching Anant Ambani, I wish, you know, I can give those kind of value system to my daughter. I'm so inspired. Seriously, I got so inspired. इस तरह का, you know, concern, love, appreciation, patience, you know, to handle. हमारे बच्चे अगर कोई birthday party में भी कोई आ रहा है, you know, the way they behave is, you can't do much about it, right? So bringing that humility, appreciation, and groundedness feel that probably as parents, we need to do a better job with our children. जया ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया, जया मैसेज कर रहे हैं.
मुझे लगता है रोल मॉडल तो हमें ही बनना चाहिए.
है विकास, आपकी आवाज कम आ रही है.
ऐसे रोल मॉडल तो हमें ही बनना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, रोल मॉडल तो हमें ही. सही कहा आपने.
सबसे ज्यादा काम तो खुद के ऊपर ही करना पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक वी नीड टू वर्क. सी, मतलब कितनी सारी चीजें हैं जो हम सोशल मीडिया पे कर देते हैं दुनिया में कि ये होगा तो अब ये तो करेंगे ही, अरे ऐसा होगा तो ऐसे तो करेंगे ही, मनी है तो थोड़ा बहुत गड़बड़ तो करेंगे ही बच्चे, या we justify so many wrongdoings of our children or of people just because there is money and power. I think this probably helps us all to understand that, even with money and power, children, you can bring up good kids. And yeah, there's so much, मतलब नीता अंबानी जैसी दादी बनना, नानी बनना, to look so graceful. I saw one of her dancers. I was like, obviously, you can't do all of this thing like in early five. So, working on a classical dance form for years in order to get that grace and to be that graceful, all of that pays, to stay rooted in your culture, to stay rooted, um, in the arts, heritage, and the family values. It, you can leverage it so beautifully. So हमारे यहाँ probably I still remember in my family, like Papa's side of the family, there were 8 brothers and sisters, 3 brothers and 5 sisters. और मेरी पांचों बुआ को बहुत ही अच्छा म्यूजिक बजाना आता था. One used to play violin, one used to play flute, or Veena, extremely talented children, extremely, all 8 of them. But after their marriage, something changed. They all got married and probably something changed, and they could not utilize all of, like one of my bua could, because she became the eldest one, she became a jockey, so she used to radio jockey, so she used to do commentary and all of that in Jammu. उन्होंने leverage किया and she used to teach violin, and पापा ने leverage किया काफी with bhajans and everything, but बाकी लोग नहीं कर पाए. So like entitlement, then you see यहाँ पे entitlement भी correct है, यहाँ पे leadership quality भी correct है, यहाँ पे पैसा भी है, power भी है. It's like everything has, just blessed. Overall, there is so much of blessing, and you can see that. So what can we do to create that entitlement in our family? What can we do to create that, good karma for the family, that can sustain, a good destiny for our children, that can sustain maybe long life, good health, and happiness overall for everyone. And along with that, doing public service, doing your CSR initiatives, doing, all the good that you have to, then doing good for the country. You're thinking, how to put culturally, how to bring in things of value. अब ये पता नहीं business mind है या strategy है या जो है, it is all working very well, right? So being at the right time, right place, doing the right thing, all of this is blessings or whatever, right? What do you think, guys? आप क्या सोचते हैं इस बारे में? Let's see. It shouldn't be a monologue.
Consciously, they are employing all the resources very well.
अब विकास थोड़ा सा पास आ जाइए, आपकी आवाज थोड़ा दूर से आ रही है.
I said consciously they are employing all the resources very well. मतलब सिर्फ पैसा होना और उसके साथ उसके साथ काम ना करना, वो तो हम देखते ही हैं.
Hmm.
But they have employed and exploited all the resources very well.
Yeah, agree. Sumita, let's hear from you.
Okay. I was soaking whatever you're saying
Mhm.
because totally different perspective for my case.
Ah,
Okay, I didn't follow this Ambani because the feeds were coming, but I didn't observe. Okay, so my perspective was ये क्या extravaganza है, बहुत ज्यादा खर्च हो रहा है. Okay, so that was different perspective. So now when we are talking, so I was just listening and trying to. Okay, let me come to the video also. I was trying to so can understand and see the different perspectives. So I can see that perspective now.
hmm.
Yeah, all those value system and everything. So because my view was only stuck on that extravaganza, and then I didn't follow. Means I didn't follow. There's so many other things. So, but yeah, now I can understand. Yeah, what are
See,
the good things? Yeah.
जैसे इन्होंने
So then, okay. So then, there was one incident in today. One of my junior delivery manager who reports to me, her way of seeing life perspective is totally different. It's like victim mode.
Hmm.
And why? How I understood that because I was there few very years back, so I can see that what she's doing. She was supposed to do some work. There was some problem at home. She could not do that. And then I had to shout back because I was doing. Yesterday I came from office, 4 a.m.
Oops.
So, so many things we were supposed to do because we onboarded her. She
Hmm.
didn't do that. So I
Hmm.
did that. Then I slept for 2-3 hours and got up and then started work. And and then I called back. She was crying. So she was playing that victim mode. So the way perspective was so different. Yeah. Like in my case, yeah, extravaganza and I stopped. But you saw so many good things. So I was listening to that. And then what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was trying to understand. The perspective part.
Yeah. No, I was trying to see doing obviously Mr. Modi said that all the wedding like the big wedding should be done in India. So they made sure this was done in India, and then uh, they did it in NMACC. So planning for that NMACC center to get completed on time क्योंकि वो पिछले साल ही inaugurate हुआ है. Yeah, I think. And पूरी wedding उसी venue में हुई है. So to be able to plan, strategize, and put everything. See, a good businessman is somebody who does business, but is able to take care of all the other things as well. So they took care of the family, they took care of their employees, they took care of there was so much you can say the CSR initiative kind of things also, with that one wedding. So agar ye plan tha, to it's like a master plan that was executed well with all the kind of security. अब खुद ही जाओ वो ट्रम्प भाषण दे रहे थे उनके कान पे गोली चल गई मतलब क्या ही दिस इज अमेरिका द सुपर पावर वहां पे कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है एंड यहाँ पे people of all kinds were here and 3 दिन रहते हैं और सब कुछ ऐसा लगता है जैसे flawlessly execute हो गया with the kind of security like high profile. The prime minister, ex-prime minister of UK was here. FIFA ka president was here. Like high profile people. And so many of our politicians and celebrities were here. So it's amazing to see that the kind of security that could be provided in a country like India, and done seamlessly. So bringing people from the airport. See, there's so much. There could have been so many loose points where people could have ruined it, maybe, whatever, because it was a very high profile, high visibility thing that was happening in India, right? But nothing happened and it went off seamlessly. So, like, wow. It's like, wow. So I was looking at all of these aspects with the, hi Jaya, with the Ambani wedding. And I thought, well, it would be a nice and light topic to discuss because I think it opened up so much for me. It really opened up. Initially, people were talking about extravaganza, but then I got to know that it's not even 1% of the wealth that they have. So what they have spent on a wedding that we call extravagant, it's not even 1% of their wealth. So from their perspective, this was quite a strategic move, getting the kind of Kim Kardashian or getting Rihanna to perform like not many things. Hi Jaya, not many things. And if you see all of these people, so Reliance is getting into retail, and I think the retail is being taken care by the daughter and getting, so if you have been a good consumer, like I have been shopping some of my stuff from US and UK, and now to see those brands coming in India and being placed in a Sephora or in one of the malls, it, it's amazing. I remember in 2008, 2009, like I was in US and uh, uh, I got exposed to all these big brands then. और मुझे हमेशा लगता था ये सब इंडिया में कब होगा, ये सब इंडिया में कब होगा. uh, like मेरे लिए तो online shopping भी वहाँ पे, it was like a big thing that order करो and it comes to your home, and then all of that started happening in India, and it made life so easy. I remember my project in engineering was 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, and then I had done a whole lot of research on it, and then seeing that 5G coming, while like I'm in next कितना 20 years में सब कुछ हो गया जो हम research paper मैंने present किया था. I got like the best project award. Then in MBA my project was artificial intelligence, artificial neural networks, and now seeing AI all around. It's like how to be able to even see things uh, in front of you in a matter of few years, which were far fetched at that time as an engineering student. मतलब हम 2G वूजी नहीं कर पा रहे थे. आई थिंक हम GPRS पे चल रहे थे. GPRS से अब हम 5G पे आ गए. वो ट्रांजिशन, it's like I really worked on creating my slides बनती थी ना पहले, वो ट्रांसल्यूस trans trans हाँ some translucent sheets. So all of that, and the way Geo has also changed the data scene in India, and a lot of things like the strategic decisions that they've taken, and now and everybody has taken some stage from their family. It's not that only Mukesh Ambani is leading. Then Nita Ambani came with her cultural thing. Then the kids are coming up with their own thing. Everybody is getting their fair share of limelight. हाँ होता है ऐसा, या तो एक आध फैमिली में एक आध ब्लैक शीप बन जाता है या फिर लड़ाइयाँ हो जाती हैं. So to like I'm just trying to see, is it strategy or it is just that everybody is given it. So Anant Ambani came up with Vantara now, but I went back all the way to a rendezvous with Simi Garewal that Nita Ambani and Mukesh Ambani did like 20 years back maybe, and there they were talking about their son and how he keeps on rescuing animals like he was 4 and 5. To her mother was talking, like Nita Ambani was talking so fondly about a young child, and then to be able to fulfill that dream for that young child into a Vantara vision. It's a vision. हमारे बच्चे बहुत सारे सपने देखते हैं, पर हम उन सपनों का क्या करते हैं? As parents, it's like so be samarth, so try to become financially, materially, work on yourself and think about these things, because probably हम पूरी जिंदगी अपने सपनों के बारे में सोचते रह जाते हैं. as parents also, हमें ये करना है, हमें वो करना है, and या फिर हम सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के सपनों के बारे में सोचते रह जाते हैं. So how to create that balance is also something, we all need to learn and understand that everybody should get their piece of life. Whether it's your husband, he should get his piece of life. As a wife, you should get your piece of life. As children, your children should get their piece of life. And that is what a good life is all about. It's not about one person's aspiration. Maybe for some time it could be that you have to walk behind a person to support him. But once he gets to a place, he ensures that he that person also brings you forward and gives you the due space that you need by virtue of being his wife or by virtue of being your husband. All of that, uh, like it's inspiring. It's really inspiring. Like that's how I'm seeing things, and I'm sure everybody will have their way of seeing things. But I truly, it's like it really filled my heart with a lot of joy, a lot of respect. मुझे love, light, and power कहते हैं. I could see all three aspects in this family, and the way things worked out. So at some level, this is what I call love, light, and power, where there is balance of all of these things, and where there is God's grace. What can be done? What can be achieved? Hi Jaya. It's a light topic today, and you are most welcome to contribute. This is what I was like, this is how I was seeing Ambani wedding, and probably there's a lot that I shared, but this is with respect to the secret of wealth and prosperity. So power, prosperity, money does not mean a bad value system. या फिर misuse of power. Here we are seeing how money, power, fame can all be channeled in a way that is beneficial not only for you but for others. You want to say something? Sumita, आप वो हो गए थे disconnect.
Yeah. Oh, phone reboot हो गया था. Yeah, so another point I wanted that I might take away. You told, no, there are different truth for different people or different areas where it is war. So that is another thing, yeah. Like, so I can see two different perspectives. So there are people who will say extravaganza है, पैसा है, इसलिए वैसा कर रहा है. But the hard work we are not able to see. So when you are explaining things, they're totally different perspective. So we have two different perspectives. It is up to us what we are looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we'll create our reality.
Yeah, that's how we create our reality. Like मैंने आज मतलब I'm like really happy. It's something like I'm very pro India. तो ये अच्छा होता है. I like when you even try to understand the vision that people bring in, it just inspires me so much. Just to see, like I was saying, like मैं US में थी, and वहाँ पे we didn't have access to these big brands at that point of time. And I used to think ये सब इंडिया में कब आएंगे. फिर मेरी शादी हुई, another 2-4 साल, we used to purchase it from UK, right? And इतनी बुराइयां सुनते थे हम. यूएस में भी मैं बुराइयां सुनती थी इंडिया की, यूके में थी तब भी बुराइयां सुनती थी इंडिया की. And now when I'm seeing the growth story, or whatever is happening in India, I feel so good. I really feel so good. Personally, I feel that uh, this is it. This is what probably I'm living for in the next 10 years. So my daughter has also been very polarized towards UK and to English people. So how they speak English. It happens because the entire family maybe talks about how great is UK and all of that thing. And I'm the only one rooting for India. Like, this is the place to be. I don't want to settle there. I don't want to. So I had my own apprehensions, and somehow I felt really connected. I feel connected with India. It's not I have, but I feel very connected to India and the culture and all of these things. And I try to bring in as much as I can. But it has taken a lot of time. Like जैसे कहते हैं ना, our due was due. तो मैं अभी भी ये चीज कह रही थी कि आप यूएस का डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प को बुलेट लग गई. He was attempt to kind of kill him. एंड इतने सारे हाई प्रोफाइल लोग इंडिया में आए, वी कीप टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिक्योरिटी एंड ये एंड वो टेररिज्म ब्ला ब्ला, इतनी हाई प्रोफाइल शादी हुई जिसमें इतने हाई प्रोफाइल लोग आए, एंड एवरीबडी केम हियर सेफली एंड प्रॉब्ली would have left safely, like magic, right? So there is so much that is happening. You can appreciate so many things, that to be able to handle this kind of gentry that came in, to be able to handle them. Obviously Mumbai is a high profile place, but बारिश के समय पे की उन्होंने, पता नहीं मुंबई में क्या पानी वानी का क्या हाल हो रहा होगा, या आई डोंट नो, बट आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग, हम लोग इतनी चीजें सोच लेते हैं, नहीं नहीं यार बारिश होगी और कीचड़ होगा और ये होगा और वो होगा, एंड दे probably managed 3 दिन of the शादी in Mumbai with the kind of weather that Mumbai has, and people are just talking about what happened inside. So a lot of things, like it's कुछ तो है, कुछ तो है, कृपा, grace, whatever you call it, है. And like I said, like people are saying, 60-65 years old के couple हैं, Mukesh Ambani, and to be able to go through 3 दिन of such a rigorous event, and you don't see people like कि बैठे ही हैं, कि ये ही हैं, खड़े हैं, इससे मिल रहे हैं, उससे मिल रहे हैं, मतलब what energy यार, क्या खाते हैं, क्या करते हैं, और मतलब या तो फिर लोग ये कहे कि पैसे से भाई ये सब खरीदा जा, whatever, like I would like to know more about it, like how people can carry that grace. See, you can be rich, but grace तो अपने आप से आता है. You see that lady, Mrs. Neeta Ambani, and you can feel the graciousness, the way, like 20 साल पहले भी वो इस तरह से बात करते थे. या जया, कम कम.
so ये यहाँ पे कन्वेंशन सेंटर में शादी थी, एंड आई थिंक इस बार मुंबई में वैसा ब्लॉकेज नहीं था जो हर साल सुनने को मिलता था.
ओके.
पर आई थिंक जो नीता अंबानी का है ना, जो ग्रेस और वो बैलेंस्ड है. आई मीन शी इज ट्राइंग टू पुल द बैलेंस between the money, power, fame, and it's something she has because if you see the IPL, when she started with the IPL match until now, you have seen the exponential growth, not in terms of money but as a person, and the way she has expanded her areas of interest. So maybe whenever you come to Mumbai, travel 2 or 3 places, one by the culture center here. So these amazing places. You
नहीं,
could
नहीं,
feel the luxury of India in those places, and so I think that's a good way to say that balance has been maintained. And I think she looks like she has worked very well on each of their kids, because they have the money, everything was there, but the kids, to follow that path and get just to understand their purpose and the goals of their parents, I think they have just
Hello.
followed it. It's not like they have some their own goals and all are running back and forth. If you see, I mean, it's a live platform, but if you consider Infosys, all the kids, both the kids of, so they have different visions, right?
Yeah.
Both. So if they both have concentrated on the Infosys or the IT, that may have expanded maybe double or triple times. But they keep the thing like the kids should follow their vision instead of everyone coming together. But here, being the family kind of Gujarati family, they always have this strength, like all the family members should come and work together and understand each other's visions. So I think that's one of the positive points for them.
Absolutely. No, this is one of the. So I completely agree. There is so much of alignment. And यार ये alignment भी कितना, I think कोई भी big movement create करने के लिए, जैसे हम outside देखते हैं, whether it's a Sadhguru, whether it's somebody like that who is leading a big movement, alignment is so important, right? हम बड़ी बड़ी जगह पे तो समझ जाते हैं, लेकिन फैमिली में ये अलाइनमेंट करना इज सच अ बिग चैलेंज. एंड
I mean, that's kind of a strategy or a roadmap for each person, and so that the goal at the end should be the one, but taking different paths.
या
And but it's also come from the family background. If you see Gujarati, Marwadi family, they have this strong family bond and they stick to it. It's not like one कोई MBA कर रहा है, कोई डॉक्टर है, कोई इंजीनियर है. They have everything planned and pre-decided कि अब हमें ये करना ही है. And that's how, और कैसे इसको प्रोग्रेसिव फॉर्म में रखना है. I mean, that's what I have learned from being in the Mumbai. Otherwise, if I will be in Bangalore, it was like always, senior manager. Oh, those kind of ladder you will see, but in Mumbai you will see the different perspective of the people. Even all the women in Mumbai, even in my society, they have good visions regarding everything. It's not just they are celebrating each and every festival, which is quite it's quite amazing to see how people dressed up and prepare for all the foods on the stall. And so it's like every month is kind of festival. And I'm also one kind of person who likes to stay in India, not in UK or US. And I mean, earlier I used to think, but it was like सब कुछ यहाँ मिल रहा है तो वहाँ क्या जाना.
हाँ, मतलब I agree. For me also, my family really matters. I've been very close to my father. पर जो आप बात कह रहे हो, that is also very true. To be able to take up the legacy of your parents, that is also something that is, doesn't happen. So people can just walk out of a business. Even अभी ये क्राउन करके था ना, क्राउन सीरियल, तो उसमें भी ये था, द एल्डर सन डिड नॉट टेक अप द क्राउन यूके में. The queen had to step in. So there's a whole lot of things that you see that people, maybe for love, for other selfish motive, they ditch their family. They'll just not stand by them or not comply with the vision that they have, because there is so much of self-love, जो कि कई बार selfish भी हो जाता है. So striking that balance to be able to see the vision. And you're right. Now, when you're saying this, I'm also thinking, even when Master Choa's work, if you see, Master Choa's entire family is involved in taking the father's vision forward. Right? So you see, in every retreat, two of his children will always be present, when there is happening. And all the masters are aligned to Master Choa's vision and supporting the pranic healing movement. So there's a lot that goes into this alignment. And like I said, हम इतना सारा understanding कर रहे हैं. कल शायद मैं I would like to talk about कि हम अभी उस पे ही है ना, ट्री ऑफ लाइफ पे, लोटस, इगोइक लोटस में कह रही थी, कॉजल बॉडी और ये सब. Let's see. So how we can create such powerful thought forms, in order to maybe use that energy to create powerful thought forms, to send those packets of energy, energize them, and ensure that they are manifested. It's a whole science, And sometimes we see, ये जो लोग हैं, ये आम लोग नहीं हैं. These people, although they may not be meditating, we don't know. They may not be doing the conventional things जो हम सोचते हैं yogis करते हैं या सिद्ध लोग करते हैं. But in their own way, they have developed chakras. They have, the kind of aura that is needed to be able to handle so many eyes, so many psychic attacks, so many, evil eyes, all those things that we feel. अगर हम थोड़ा सा भी अच्छा काम करते हैं तो हमारे एनर्जी फटाक से किसी का साइकिक अटैक लग जाएगा and किसी को खांसी हो जाएगी, किसी को, and just imagine the kind of reach they have today. Maybe the entire world is looking at their family, right? So the kind of aura, the kind of energy, the kind of psychic protection that they have is something to be inspired of, So if you want to have that kind of money, if you want to have that kind of fame, if you want to, yeah. अच्छा, आप ड्रेस चेंज करके आ जाइए जल्दी से. इसी चला दीजिए. I don't know where was that. ओके, क्या हो गया? बस 1 मिनट. स्माइल करो. Yeah. So probably, this is like a seeded thought for all of us. And, we can think on it. Like I said, bless that what you want. Think good about the people and send the kind of energy that you want in your life. What you appreciate, appreciates. So this is also a test of your attitude, or your own way of thinking. Kind of, check out. How do you feel? क्या गलत लग रहा है इस चीज में, या क्या अच्छा लग रहा है इस चीज में, एंड व्हाट इज योर पर्सनल टेक अवे. तो कई बार ऐसा होता है ना, हम जैसे मास्टर चोआ सेज दैट जो आपका माइंड है ना, अगर आप उसको एक ही तरह का खाना दोगे तो फिर वो एक जैसा हो जाता है. तो मेरे साथ क्या होता है, अब 2 दिन आई स्टडी गायत्री एंड इट्स हैवी सब्जेक्ट, देन आई वांट टू गो समथिंग which is my comfort. So I love watching you know popular people. I love watching biographies of people who really, made it big. I love to see, their journey, their struggle. It all inspires me. So today was like a break for me from the heavy stuff that I've been reading, because एक time के बाद वो घुसता नहीं है. You get so saturated. So with the esoteric study of the Gayatri Mantra, then Alice Bailey and Omra Mikhail Ivanov, this was something that I wanted to take with all of you. I really want that, we understand, or we really acknowledge the importance or the significance of kindness, of having a good heart. Because all of this is not possible if you are not a kind person, if you're not humble, if you are not, you just see probably वो कितने time झुक के, and this is like ये मेरे साथ भी हुआ होगा कि मुझे लोगों के पैर छूना ही नहीं पसंद था. When I got married, I was like, I'm not going to touch anybody's feet, because at that time आपका self respect बहुत होता है, या आपके ego बहुत होता है. But then I'm seeing, with it's okay, if you just let go of it. So like I've started yoga. So yoga में जब आप इनहेल करते हो और आसन करते हो, so अगर आपने सांस रोक के कोई आसन किया तो आप देखोगे आप बेंड नहीं हो पाओगे. तो अगर आप सांस छोड़ दोगे and then you will do that asan, जैसे you have to turn, or you can go, like you can go further in your asan. So I was just trying to understand that the more you keep yourself full of ego, the more you keep yourself full of, that maybe any kind of emotion, it is very difficult for you to, bend down or to be humble. But the moment you leave everything and you say, chalo ye bhi kar sakte, let us do this. it really makes you flexible. It it improves your flexibility, like yoga. It improves your flexibility. When you are more flexible, you can accomplish more with your body. Similarly, in your life also, the more you let go and you empty yourself up, you can accomplish more, because there is nothing to hold you back, right? So all of this, like मेरे personal takeaways इतने ज़्यादा हैं इस thing से, that I thought, I will share this perspective, take your people's perspective also. And the trend that is going to come in the future is kindness rocks, humility rocks. And I think people are going to talk more about such kind of people who are good at heart. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, इमोशनल है तो लोग हर्ट करेंगे, या ऐसा है तो सेंसिटिव है तो, but this is going to be, you can say, the way to go, the way to go for our children, the way to go for us. And money, fame, power, they'll just come rushing to people who are like that. So आज जब हम meditation करेंगे, so we'll try to energetically go to the place where all of this energy was created, and we will ask for the blessings, send the blessings of the love, light, and power, and attract the prosperity devas in our aura. Okay? Anything that you would want to say?
Yeah, just one point, Sargam. You talked about that alignment. So I was thinking, I am currently facing some team challenges. So I would like to utilize some technique in bringing alignment in my team and and achieve that common objective that my customer, for example, customer satisfaction.
Yeah,
so I will try to use that.
Yeah, so what you can do is, when you do a team meeting, so 5 minutes आप ले लो, जैसे first 5 minutes, and you can just say that so mentally जो objective accomplish करना है, you just say, let's all think of today's objective, and then bless it together. या अगर आप प्रोजेक्ट का कोई विजन है या कोई टारगेट्स हैं, वो इकट्ठा बैठ के ब्लेस कर लो सुबह. एंड डोंट शाई फ्रॉम ब्लेसिंग. हो सकता है वो लोग भी शाय फील करे, बट देन गेट देम ऑन बोर्ड. आई फील this can become the way of doing it.
I'm feeling a little bit awkward. Let me think of it.
So if
can I add here?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Sumita, you can do one thing which so you can set the timeout. Like, say, so in my team, I have 3 members, okay, and 3 people are from different culture, so different nations, or from Germany, US. So what happens? Everybody comes up with their ideas, though we have the same goal, but they keep on distracting from the goals. So just set the time out. Okay, fine. Here, every thoughts, every ideas they have, but ask them, please give your attention to the goal and think in the direction of that. So just or maybe writing their notes, and writing the name and their notes, and ask them, do you think that helps in meeting your goal or our goal? If not, just strike it out, so that they will know at the end, okay, he or she suggested 3 things, and 2 things are not working out. One is working because it's aligned with the goal. But ask them to write it down and strike it out if it doesn't fit the your objective. Otherwise, people come and talk blah blah blah, यहाँ वहाँ की बातें, and you have to say, come to the point. Enough is enough. Come to the point.
Correct.
Maybe that is one thing.
Yeah, Sargam suggested.
But write minutes of meeting and what each person
that we are
is saying, and share that. So what I do, I share my screen with all the participants, and if Sumita is saying, Sumita said this, Vikas said this, Sargam said this, and then at the end we do the retrospect, and then we start striking out, and we have the goal out of that meeting for the next sprint or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Sargam suggestion to blaze together with the team. I don't know how to bring the topic of blazing. I'm feeling little bit awkward, yeah, but I'll think over.
maybe mentally, before the meeting,
Mentally, that I
bless all the
do.
people and the seed and everything.
That I do. That is my regular practice. In fact, today there was one incident. I was talking to Sargam and the different perspectives. So I can see that it was one-to-one discussion. Something was supposed to happen, didn't happen. So a little bit told harshly, and then I called back, and that person was like crying, female. So then I can understand that he's playing that victim card. So I told you stop all these things. I want you to be strong and you identify 5 things which you are grateful for. Just think over that and then you start your work. That's what I suggested her. So,
That's a good.
but that was one-to-one. But blessing, it's a good idea, no? Bringing that blessing thing. I need to overcome my that awkwardness.
वो अपने आप हो जाएगी.
ठीक है, I'll try.
एक दो मीटिंग के बाद तो सब एकदम सामने.
I think probably इससे आप it's like a see awkward. मैं वही कह रही हूँ awkward. आप ये सोचो कितनी सारी चीजें awkward है. हम कई सारी चीजें नहीं करते क्योंकि हमें लगता है कि वो and this in this wedding they did so many rituals that probably are awkward. Like you feel कि आप gathering में कैसे कर रहे हैं. But then you call people and you do what you want to do and let people see. I think मेरे लिए तो ये सारी चीजें it's like हम क्या किस चीज से शर्मिंदा होते हैं लाइफ में.
But they are on the charge, right? They have taken the charge of doing the execution of the things what they have planned for.
Okay, so in my team, I am the charge, no?
Exactly.
I'm
So
the head.
see, so you have the power already. Just you
Hmm.
have to take the right actions at the right time. And
That's what I'm saying. I
अब
have
फिर
to
क्या है,
work on
कोई बोले
myself.
ब्लंट है यार, ये
Hmm.
ये बंदी ब्लंट है, तो फिर वो दे विल थिंक कि हाँ, मतलब कोई कुछ भी बोलता है, बट इट डजेंट मैटर. अपना गोल टाइम से
हाँ,
पहले
correct.
अचीव होना चाहिए, या फिर आई थिंक, आई मीन दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग पेड.
I agree. Abhi, I also came out from some firefighting. So I have 3 men under me. And I have a happy style of working, but that doesn't mean that the work should be hampered. So then I can be the
Strong.
of me. And then the Kali Mata comes up and does some work. And I'm not sad for it because most of the time I'm like, in my good mood, I give people the time that they want. I don't check. I'm not micromanaging. But then when it happens, then I will step in. That's how I'm. तो उसके लिए कोई guilty नहीं. That's how.
No, guilty नहीं. Yeah. Alignment, yeah.
अगर आपको लगता है शुरू में तो 2-3 दिन आप alignment astrally करिए. तो you visualize that you are going in a meeting, you are getting everybody to do this and they do it. 2-3 दिन you visualization में practice करिए and चौथे दिन you go and get them done physically. Right?
Okay. Yeah, done. Thank you.
Okay. So
सरगम एक प्रॉब्लम है.
हाँ जी.
मैंने वीडियो तो कोई देखी नहीं इनकी मैरिज.
कोई बात नहीं. Imagination.
इमेजिन करना थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा. चलो ट्राई कर.
Let me see.
Yeah, we have to be open. Try. That's what my success mantra.
Yeah, just बिल्कुल भी कुछ नहीं देखा.
नहीं सरगम. एक या 2 सेकंड की कोई क्लिप देखी हो.
1 या 2 सेकंड की देखी है. Okay. Maybe I can show you guys. I hope उससे कुछ हमें problem ना हो. 1 minute की, I got a clip. I'm sharing. Just let me know if you can see.
100 private jets to shuttle in guests from across the world to the grand wedding of Anand Ambani and Radhika Merchant. Social media was flooded by the viral clips of celebrities from Bollywood and beyond. But in the sea of VIPs, there were power players who illustrated the sheer influence. Two former British Prime Ministers, Tony Blair and Boris Johnson, attended the event. Former US Secretary of State John Kerry also made an appearance. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in the crowd along with the nation's opposition figures. That is Samsung chief Jay Wiley, whose company has been doing business with Ambani's Reliance since 2012. And that is British Petroleum CEO Murray Auchincloss, who has joined venture with Jio, Ambani's telecoms business. They were also fellow Indian tycoons. That is Gautam Adani walking hand in hand with his granddaughter. So their right is his eldest son, Karan, who manages the Adani Group's port and cement units. Adar Poonawalla, who runs India's biggest vaccine maker, came with his family. The wedding brought together Bollywood, Hollywood, and every industry in between. Two Kardashian sisters attended, as still businesswoman Nikki Hilton Rothschild and her financial husband James Rothschild. The star-studded wedding, which the couple celebrated with so-called free events for almost 5 months, cost the Ambanis around $600 million, according to reports. It reportedly took.
Yeah. Did it give you some idea, Vikas?
Good.
So yeah, so imagine, like the world's most richest being a part of this wedding. And हम meditation करने जाते हैं ना सुमिता, जब meditate करते हैं तो वो venue कितना charge हो जाता है, remember? So just imagine the most prosperous of the prosperous people in NMACC for like almost 3 days. Yeah, whatever. We tune into that energy, and we bless all the people who attended these weddings, this wedding, with love, light, and power, with a lot of prosperity. So all good things that you want for yourself, you bless all of those people with the same, and we exchange the prosperity energy with the blessings that we are doing. Okay, exchange in the sense, it's not that unki richness kam hogi, it's just that we also get rubbed by those prosperity energies. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so just close your eyes. Let us invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, to all the spiritual elders and helpers, especially to my teacher, Master Chokoksay and Guru Padma Sambhav Mahaguru Chameli, to all the devas of prosperity, the archetypes of prosperity, Goddess Lakshmi, Lord Kuber, and all the beings of prosperity, all the archetypes of prosperity that are available, we invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of longevity, the blessings of success, the blessings of prosperity and abundance, the blessings of spiritual illumination and immense material wealth. We also invoke for the blessings of divine protection, alignment with our purpose. We also invoke for the blessings of heightened awareness of our prosperity consciousness, heightened awareness of our prosperity blocks that can be removed during this meditation session. We invoke for the lords of karma, their blessings. We invoke for the lords of divine healing and mercy at all levels. We also invoke for the blessings of our ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angel, and our higher self. In full faith, we thank you all for your priceless blessings, deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. Thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. Focus on your heart. Be aware that your heart is the heart center. Our heart chakra is the key to the prosperity, abundance, material wealth, financial wealth, happiness, and great relationships. So focus on your heart and whatever you've seen, heard, and known about this grand event that has taken place in India, the Ambani wedding. I want you to be aware that the wealth, the prosperity, the abundance, the goodness that we're able to feel, see, whatever we are able to appreciate is already present within ourselves. Happiness and joy of a very happy family, good health, longevity, able children, successful business. We are basically provided with an example that we all can have all. Again, with this example, we soak in the energy that money and power in the hand of good people can bring in goodness in the world. Being prosperous and abundant is good. It is good to have lots of money. It is good to spend wisely, strategically, and create an impact socially, politically, economically, and personally. Just allow your energy, your heart, your aura to be open to receiving these new belief systems around money, around fame, around power, around your relationships, around your health, around your physical bodies. Whatever unwanted, unhealthy belief that you carry with respect to your personal prosperity, fame, health, family, relationships, perception of people that are not serving your highest good. Just allow them to be disintegrated by these energies. I want you to think and embody the energy of this family for a few seconds, just to feel what it feels to be an Ambani, what it feels to be a very rich person, what it feels to be very, very powerful, what it feels to be super blessed, what it feels to have a happy family, what it feels to put family values on top of your priority list, what it feels to have your cultural values to be put high above in your list, what it feels to have good character to be put above, on high priority in your life. We all have something to take away from this family by becoming a part of their happiness, their joy, their celebrations, the presence, the opulence, the grandeur, the grandiose, the charisma, the charm. Also be aware of, Indian hospitality, which probably we are missing out on. We are blessed with this kind of hospitality in our homes. But slowly and gradually we want to be confined to just a neutral family, nuclear family. So what it feels to feed people, what it feels to share, what it feels to appreciate, what it feels to share warmth with people. Just see what makes your heart expand and allow that energy of gratitude to fill every cell, every being of your energy field. Just soak in the energies of prosperity, opulence, grace that you are indirectly experiencing through the videos, through the word of mouth, through the news, through the media, and just see how you can take away the best from that news. Or to be a witness to the grand events that are taking place simultaneously within like a few weeks. This beautiful Ambani wedding, India winning the T20, Diljit Dosanjh filling up the Rogers Stadium in Canada. India is rocking. May God give more power, more support, more energy. All these people who are creating history in their own way. The kind of love that is surfacing in the world, the camaraderie in the T20 sports, how relationships are being showcased, or you realize the significance of good relationships in life and what they mean to us, what joy and happiness that good, happy married life can bring, the joy of successful children can bring in our life, what it means to represent India by a Punjabi person filling up the entire Rogers Stadium, like making a history and creating a record. A single person, a single representative from India doing that kind of work. May all of us connect with the joy, the happiness, the growth story of India shining, spiritual capital of the world, Sone ki Chadiya, whatever we've heard about our country. May those thought forms, may those emotions swell up in our own energy field and aura. Deep breath. And feel those energies recharging, regenerating, rekindling within you. May the golden era that your great grandfathers would have seen, I want you to access those memories. May it bring back the confidence, the joy, the happiness that our ancestors have experienced during the golden period of India. We rekindled within us the confidence of having immense money, power, great relationships, happiness, long life, longevity, great health. All is possible. We can have it all. Take a deep breath and absorb. Visualize your aura expanding with the energy of gratitude, appreciation, and love for whatever you've observed. As much as your heart opens up, beats on seeing India shine, on seeing more money in the hands of good people, whatever it makes you feel, just allow that to open your energy, open your heart, open your receptivity to those energies. Deep breath. Say, I'm ready for that too. Please bless me. Let that be my reality too. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to experience the abundance, the prosperity, the joy being rich, abundant, spiritually evolved, happy relationship, long life, healthy person. Reality. I'm ready to get that reality. Please bless me. Lord God, please bless me. The energy of criticism, self-doubt, calcified ideas, notions about money that are not serving my highest good be flushed out from my system right now. So be it. Visualize roots of light from your feet, grounding and flushing out all the dirty energy with respect to your calcified ideas, thought forms, negativity around excess money, excess power, excess fame, excess success. Just allow them to be released from your system right now. Visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. We will chant the great invocation and bless the entire earth with love, light, and power. Be aware of your 12th chakra, a few inches above, 12 inches above your crown with 12 petals. Visualize a silver cord going all the way up, up, up into an infinite ocean of golden energy. We will chant the great invocation, bless the higher beings, and then bless the prosperity devas. The great invocation. From the point of light, okay, we will chant Om 3 times. We'll bring down more energy, okay? 3 times. Om. 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 The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times with massive blessings. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world be divinely blessed in all 8 directions above and below, be blessed by the universal supreme being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, Gautam Buddha, by Buddha Kuan Yin, Buddha Avalokiteshvar, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all the sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of the sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Visualize the country India. Visualize Mumbai. Visualize the Nita Mukesh Ambani Center of Cultural Center, NMACC. And now be aware that this place has been extremely charged with the prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness energy. We're going to tune into the energy of that place. Be super receptive. Be aware of your heart chakra and crown chakra opening up. Beautiful pink and golden energy from your heart and your crown are entering your arms, and through your palms, just bless. Go back in time. May all the rich, famous people who were part of this wedding, may all of them be divinely blessed, divinely protected. May all of them be blessed with love, light, and power. May all of them, without exception, be blessed with longevity, good life, healthy life, great relationship, more prosperity, more abundance in their life, lot of love, lot of happiness. May they be blessed with inner peace. May they be blessed with willingness to do good and goodwill. May their life improve at all levels. May they be super successful in all that they do. May all of them be blessed with divine love, divine light, divine power. With the help and blessings of God, all is possible. Bless all the prosperity devas with divine love, divine light, divine power. So be it. So be it, so it is. May all the prosperity beings, the devas of abundance, the devas of prosperity, the devas of material and financial wealth, all of these devas be divinely blessed by the love of God, by the light of God, by the power of God. So be it. So be it, so it is. Tathastu. Share, allow your heart to expand, share, a lot of love, light, and power. Bless the entire family, the newlyweds with divine love, light, and power, divine protection, blessings at all levels. May there be super happiness. May this family of India be divinely protected. May they always be aligned and united. May they have good health, long life. May they be super successful in their lives and create more abundance, more joy and happiness, not only for themselves, but for the entire country. May this wedding bring a lot of geopolitical stability in India. May this wedding also open up India as a prosperous country, as a country where there is immense potential for growth, where there is immense potential of development, where there is immense potential for success. May this wedding help strengthen the bonds of business prospects, bonds of trust at all levels. So be it. So be it. So it is. Share, 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 share. And whatever qualities stand out for you, I want you to just magnify and bless that quality in any of the person that you like personally. May the kindness, humility, warmth in the people be magnified, and may it also be magnified within me. May the prosperity, strategic thinking, wisdom, quality of managing, growing, investing, and sharing money be magnified within myself. May the quality of networking, hospitality, of strengthening business, strategic relationship, family relationship, friendships be magnified within us. May all of us become more kind, more powerful, assertive, caring, prosperous versions of ourselves. So be it. So be it. So it is. May we be blessed with happy families. May we be blessed with legacy in our lives. May we leave legacy. May we create a legacy. So be it. So be it. So be it. The example that one person creates hope for so many of us. So thank you to this family for creating that example, for setting that example of prosperity with family values, with growth, with loving relationships. Thank you for showing us the way to live a culturally rooted, humble, kind, generous lifestyle with immense prosperity and abundance. With the blessings of God, all is possible. Thank you for showing us that all of this is possible in one lifetime. That if we lay the right foundation of value system, if we lay the right foundation and seeds of hard work, sanskars, it can create a strong lineage, it can create a strong legacy. Thank you for showing us that path. Thank you so much. Just be aware that whatever you give comes back to you many, many times. Just be in the receiving mode. Put your hands in the receiving mode. Say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I accept humbly. Accept the blessing. I'm super conductive and super receptive to the blessings of prosperity, abundance, happy relationships, long life, joy, love, social connections, fame, popularity, all of that. I just humbly allow these energies to flow through me. May whatever my soul needs to excel in this lifetime be absorbed into the deepest core of my being. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for magnetizing my aura with the energy of prosperity, abundance, love, peace, joy, happiness. I'm super receptive and super conductive to these energies flowing through me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your blessings. Yes, I can feel these blessings. Yes, they are flowing through me. Yes, I'm one with these blessings. Yes, I'm assimilating these blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for charging my energy field, my aura, my chakras, my subtle bodies with the energies of prosperity, abundance, success, love, peace, joy, long life, longevity, success at all levels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the immense flow of these energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I completely, permanently, thoroughly assimilate, anchor these energies within my aura. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. Be aware of the immense waterfall of these energies flowing through you. Just be super receptive. The excess energies that your body cannot hold, count them into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be healed, may Mother Earth be regenerated. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be blessed with good air, good water, good earth. So be it. So it is. Tathastu. Bless your projects. Bless your loved ones. Just say thank you. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you. All the great beings, we thank you. Thank you for the blessings of prosperity, abundance. Thank you for all the love, joy, and happiness. Thank you for the humility. Thank you so much. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all and fulfill. Thank you. And open your eyes with a big broad smile. Hello. I hope you're back. Vikas, कैसा रहा? I hope you could enjoy some.
बहुत अच्छा.
It was like pouring, you know. I could feel so much energy. I hope you guys felt it. Sumita, Jaya,
Hi.
because आपकी कम आवाज आ थोड़ा पास आके बोलो.
It was a good feeling.
Good feeling, no?
Yeah.
चलिए.
सुमिता जय अभी पार्टी में है.
पार्टी में, हाँ.
Ah, I was dancing there.
Oh wow.
Great.
Now I will want, take out some time, maybe tomorrow, consciously watch a small video. Ranveer TRS and Ranveer Alhabadia have done a good podcast. You watch that and try to again connect with the energy. It will feel something. Yeah. So let's do it.
सरगम लिंक शेयर कर दीजिए. Easy हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल. Okay then. Good night. God bless. Bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed this.
Good night.
Too.
Mm.